forgot to make sure audio levels were actually working. I should probably do that. Okay, audio levels are set. Twitch is working, but low quality. YouTube is working and delayed, but it's all working. Hello, Rand. I have not got to any more music. I am very bad at this. I'm sure there's still music I have missed. Just to think. Yes, there are. Okay. My day's been pretty good. Fair enough. Yeah, I've heard the name, but I've not heard anything of it. Like, even searching it up was a case of, like, what even is all of this? I forgot to do spins. So this is... Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Hello, Justin. I'm gonna just be doing some spins while that inkling says boo. Okay. Magic shops. Oh. You're dead. How are you here, AI? So, hello. Also, I have no idea what that is, so, you know. Wish there was something I could do to help there, AI. Now, I am going to continue weapon practice. Today was something that I just remembered that I used to be kind of okay with when it first came out, and now I'm not great with. I'll use the custom explosher. I'm gonna use an explosher. What does this do? Ink coverage. Yeah, I'm gonna try my normal equipment loadout and see how well that works, and then go from there. Hello, Snivy. I mean, AI, you could always see about going to, like, Walmart or Best Buy or something and just finding, like, a cheap, like, $5 microphone just to hold yourself over until you could get a better one. Like, no sense spending a lot of money on something you're just gonna replace. So. Fair enough, Justin. I do remember you, Snivy. How could I forget a Snivy? Best starter from Black and White. Like, no joke, with hidden abilities, it is the best. There's no real arguing that. Right, this is a super heavy weapon, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is a super heavy weapon. What am I doing running run speed? Competitively, Snivy is the best starter from Black and White. It gets Contrary as its hidden ability. And it also gets freaking... I forget the name of the move. It's a grass move that harshly lowers your special attack when you use it. With Contrary, it's basically a freaking nasty plot every time you use it. And the thing is fast. You give that thing a choice scarf, and it's just ludicrous. Still not good enough to be out of UU, though. That's where most starters are. I mean, you gotta remember, I look at Pokemon like as a competitive player, because that's what I am. Oh, I think there's a party going on up there. Ow. It's just the competitively best. Well, just I don't like it much either, but dem's the facts. Just be glad it's not Embor. Ow. True, but when talking about the best, that does tend to be a fairly objective thing. Well, not objective, but subjective thing. Objective would mean opinion-based. Subjective means, you know, pure stats. And on pure stats, well, superior is just that. Superior. All because of Contrary. If they would have given it any other ability, it would have been fine. But no. An Embor can go suck an egg. It's just another firefighting type. That's really slow. It's slow and bulky, which normally I'd love, but it's slower than literally every water type ever. It's definitely slower than any psychic type. I didn't even notice that AI. So, hooray, I actually did remember to turn friend code back on. I got, like, most of this set up, like, an hour ago. Yep, I will get to it after this match, Snivy. I usually wait one match to get to friend requests. I will not suck an egg. Because in this case, like, Justin was trying to join, so... would have potentially thrown him into this lobby, and then he'd have to wait to get into the next one. But I will get to it. Once again, I'm still running my run speed. Oh jeez, I'm out of ink. Take that, tall. Why would I judge you? I'm pretty bad at the game too. Situationally, if I grab my undercover, I'm really good. Yeah, I don't mind if people aren't very good. I usually find it's the people that say they're bad that tend to actually be some of the better players, so... Ow. You never truly quit Yu-Gi-Oh! AI. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Bug will bite you again at some point in the future. It'll happen, trust me. I have quote-unquote quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Like 5 times. And I always go back. I actually don't even know what Magical Marionette does. I'm getting pretty decent at that double hit thing. Alright, backing out. AI, I've literally been in that position. Like, during the beginning of the XE's era, I just stopped playing. I didn't come back until the end of the Pendulum era. I had lost all interest in playing. But I did eventually come back. So... I'm sure you will get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bug again. It's just one of those card games that just draws people back in. Yeah, well, I would have been leaving the lobby anyway, because I needed to accept Snivy's friend request. Also, I'm going to be changing my equipment. I actually haven't been to a tournament in forever. I've only actually been to one Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. It was when I was really young. I played horribly. Though I say that, I would have done so much better had my father and older brother had not tried to help improve my deck. They made it worse. I was playing this janky 60 card, like, 9-year-old deck, basically. Like, the kind of deck a 9-year-old would throw together. But it was shockingly consistent. I could do the board I was trying to make rather consistently. And they tried to quote-unquote help me make it better, and it just made it worse. There we go. This looks like the best equipment I could grab for this thing. Rand is probably face-palming at my equipment, but it's fine. It's fine. Apparently there's an entire deck around Magical Marionette. BN is the clan I created because people wanted me to make a clan. That's basically what happened. Ow. I'm guessing you would want me going undercover, eh? I'm guessing that's what you're asking. Like, if you go undercover, will I go undercover? Ow. Also, Magical Marionette looks like it would be so much better if they knocked a level off of it. It does look really cool, though. I like me some puppets. I mean, I kind of wanted to make one, so I'm not, like, against it having happened. Oh, jeez. Ow. Yeah, the card does look really cool. Would it make you feel better, Snivy, if I used a weapon I am awful with? I mean, no one's gonna target you anyway, but... Technically, I am still using a weapon I'm kind of bad with. I'm just turfing really well with it. Because I can swap to a roller. I can always do it. I need practice with rollers anyway, so... Kerbo! Probably no one here knows what Kerbo is from. But I know where Kerbo is from. Kerbo is amazing. Being up here was probably not a good idea. Oh, jeez. I got ran over. That Flingza is just rolling. That's all they're doing. I can respect that. You go, little carbon roller. Ow, I should not have tried to paint anything. Okay, so I need to land the shot directly on their head to get the 2 hits, is what I'm learning. Ow. Yeah, I hate Tetris. I honestly still stand by the Explasher should basically be a blaster bucket. Like, remove the big splash, but make it so that if it hits you, it kills you, as long as it's falling. Like, that would be so much better. It would be janky, but it would be a more effective fighting weapon. Yep, GG's all around. Well, I say more effective. It would be a jankier fighting weapon, because you'd have to lob shots. You wouldn't be able to just, like, you know, fling them forward. You'd have to be flinging them up. I still want the witch's outfit from the amiibos, but I don't have the amiibos. I be not very rich. Fair enough. should really have gone the other way. The sniping platform is much better for me. Okay. How? I just got a triple. Darn it! Oh, that Splat Pro needs to just be dominated. They're running all the main power up, and they're C-bagging. Ow. Ow. I'm trying to focus down that, that Splat Pro too much. Well, I mean, you can't deny that squid bagging does not make sense to say anymore. Had to. He asked for it. I just had to. I had to C-bag him twice. I was only gonna do it once, but I killed him again. As he tried to flee like the coward he is! I mean, if you feel like doing it, go right ahead. I just know that intestines guy there is not doing it as a GG purely because of the just amount of tryhard from his equipment set. Like, when I do get around to recording my series on Splatoon 2, I am not going to be kind to main power up. Oh, did he change weapons? He did! He's a junior now. Poor guy. I think he's trying to hunt me. Just based on the fact he was just chilling around. If he's one of you guys, I'm gonna feel a little bad, but that amount of tryhard, I don't feel too bad. That help us person is not doing anything productive. I mean, if that's what you want to do, AI, then do it. We'll try one more match to see if anyone else is left. Then if it seems like this still, Justin, we'll leave. Do a different lobby. Just because there isn't really time for you both to have heard me say leaving, kind of thing. I wouldn't wear one. Yeah, main power-up is fine on most weapons, Snivy. The weapons I have problems with it on are things like the Splattershot Pro, where it turns it from a Splattershot Pro into a better .52 Yao. But male fursuit heads bug me. Like, they just creep me out. I don't even know what it is about them. They just creep me out. I would probably never wear one. Oh boy, it's my team that has a disconnect. Goody. Oh hey, it's the tryhard. I'm not booyahing, because I know that was him. Ow. Like, the Tri-Slosher, it's not a big deal to use it on, because it doesn't increase its damage. It's basically only when main power-up increases damage that I have problems with it, and only when it's on a good weapon. Like, the Goo-Tuber, I don't care. It's the Goo-Tuber. Like, you could give that thing every buff in the world, and it would still be a bad weapon. Ow. Yeah, we've kind of already lost. I'm still gonna try, though. I'm not gonna give up just because a disconnect happened. And the tryhard is not trying hard anymore. I am a brave newbie. I never give up. Well, I wasn't gonna do that, but... Ow. I would have left you alone there, Snivy. Ow. Thing is, dualies don't get enough for it to really matter. Like, where I'm gonna back out, I'm gonna pop into equipment anyway. Just to kind of show my point at that. Like, I have an equipment set up with a decent amount of main power-up. Like, the... 2 subs less than what I would be comfortable using. So, like, hop into equipment here. Just use the dually squelchers as an example. Unless... yeah. It's still 4 shots to kill. With 2 mains, 4 subs of main power-up. If I were to come in here and grab this, I believe this is enough. To get... no, not quite. I can't get the singular hit. This is still 33.2. So it's still not quite enough, because 0.2 damage is too unreliable. 0.1 is easy to take. 0.2, not so much. Still a good amount. Like, this would still accomplish things. But you basically have to put your entire equipment set behind it. You don't really need to with the Splat Pro. That's kind of my problem. So I shall grab that friend request. Yeah, I don't mind if you still try if there's a disconnect. I'm after practice myself, so... Ah! Raid! Being raided by a Star King! Hello, raiders! Please leave your weapons in the equipment rack by the door. It's gold trimmed. It's very fancy. I paid a lot for it. That's why I'm so poor, is I put all my money into a fancy weapon rack for raiders. I ruined their heart. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Brush. What hit me? Torpedo? What? Yes, it's attached to the weapon rack now. There's room for lances. That is a lot of raid. Holy... I just noticed the view counter! What are you guys trying to give me an anxiety attack? Jeez! Welcome, every raider. Jeez. As always, no obligation to like. Only do it if you actually like the content. Oh jeez. Twitchy hands. That was probably my best baller to date. Oh, jeez. Keep your torpedoes to yourselves, young juniors. There's so many of you. I am not used to seeing my view counter in double digits. Eyes itchy. I'm almost now a little worried that like Restream has broken. Yeah, there's a decent chance I could throw up a private battle lobby if people would be interested in that. The frogs were already gay. That's the secret. But yeah, I can throw up a private battle lobby after this one. We probably could more than easily fill it. Oh, rude! That GooTuber is rude! I didn't even see their equipment setup. Are they using like a super jank setup, I wonder? Just give me a chance to see it. No, they're not. They need to get a super jank set up. That's what they need. They need all of the jank, and they'll do so much better. They'll still be rude, but it's fine. It's probably old news to most people, but I just figured out, like, a couple days ago that the GooTuber can splat on 2/3 charge with enough main power-up. Doesn't make it good, in my opinion, but it definitely makes it jank and fun. And when it comes right down to it, isn't that what really matters? Ow. I did see it, AI. Also, I apologize if I miss people's text. I can't watch the chat as closely as I'd like to playing this. Especially with dualies around. Ow. As a reminder, I'm going to try setting up a private battle lobby, so get your friend requests in if you've still got them to send. If I don't have enough space, I'll clear out more of the people at the bottom of my list. Okay, I don't think I'm that bad with the Explosher, so that's good. I've been doing random practice for preparations of a series I want to do on Splatoon 2. So there we go. I suppose I should double check now, because I might have missed some. Missed one. And this said Turf War. Fair enough, Tran. I want to make one along those lines, yeah. I want to make an informative but fun series. I like informative yet fun Let's Plays. I just like them. I just use the example of like Chugger Conroy's because he's the only one I've seen, in general, but only one I've really seen that does Let's Plays like that. I mean, I suppose H.C. Bailey to a point, but his Let's Plays are more, like... HC's are more walkthrough-esque, with little personality. Though, HC's personality still comes through, but less personality than Chugga puts out. I'm going for something kind of in the middle between those two. Jeez, it's been an hour and I still have coffee left. That doesn't happen. Yeah, if anyone else wants in on this, just friend request. I'd like to get at least one more person. But we can just do a 2v2 while waiting. And if anyone has sent a friend request and it just didn't pop up, let me know. I mean, this is a double-sized cup, so this has 2 cups in it. I don't know minigames, so I don't like playing them because I don't know them. And I've had people be like, oh, well, hide and seek's played like you do in real life. How we used to play hide and seek was very different from how most people played it, apparently. So... No, Clipper Jr. Clipper Jr. Yeah, let's just do a 2v2. I'll spectate. I like spectating. That way you guys have something to do. Basically, how we used to play it was a mixture of searching and tag. Usually with occasionally a few extra things added into. Yeah, anyone can join. So, like, you'd have to find the person and then catch the person. Meant whoever ran the fastest was usually the winner. I love this camera. I wish there was a way to get back to this camera. There might be, I'm just dumb. But everyone's like, oh man, you play it this way or that way. And like, we would just mix it up depending on how many people were there, too. Like, occasionally we would, our hide and seek would also involve, think basically like Manhunter. Like, the hiders would have a goal they had to get to, and the other people's goal was to stop them. Like, usually it would be get to the road. But we also lived in, like, a forest, basically, so, like... We'd go as far into the forest until we started reaching, like, industrial places. And then the hiders, per se, would find places there to hide, like, along the border. And then they'd have to be found by the seeker, or seekers. Like, that was fun. Especially when, like, I mean, I lived there. So, like, I'd get my friends to do it, and they would have no idea how to navigate the woods, but I would. So, like, they're basically, like, struggling to find their way through, and I know exactly where they're going. I know exactly where they are. I'd rather not do minigames. I need to look up how exactly they're played first. I'm a bit OCD when it comes to that. We'll probably just do randomized game modes of the official game modes. Because that's how I usually do it. Also, because I know the question will probably come up, yes, I am colorblind. That is why all of the colors will be yellow and blue. Or purple. So people tell me it is. It looks blue to me. Oh boy. Random says clams. If enough people don't want clams, I can Sklip it. Yes, I can sklip it. It's blue. I see blue. Like, this is blue, isn't it? I mean, I've seen purple, I think, but it's not this. I'll give it about a minute, see if we can get one more in. Yeah, it is Tran. I got raided by, what was it, like 3-4 people? You guys all, like, orchestrate this to give me an anxiety attack? That is my only thought. My entire existence at school was usually an anxiety attack, but I'm not great being around people, so... Wait, that's a name I recognize. Weren't you just in a match with you, like, 4 turf wars ago? Just go like this because we have a full 8. Yeah, I'm gonna go super jank GooTuber. Yeah? Draw fan art? Don't know why you'd want to, but you can. So my stream's been going pretty well. If you're referring to me, Subspace King. I actually have a Discord. It's linked in the description. You can feel free to join it, and there is an artwork channel there. Feel free to post anything you want there. Let's go, my clam friend. Ow. My clam friend, no! Need my ink. Darn it! Darn it! Yeah, I hit that point like a day or so ago, and I just had to go to the bottom of my list and start removing people. I felt horrible. Go, my little clam friend. Need more clam friends. I don't know how I got that many in. The only problem with going to like the very bottom of your list is like some people down there are just people that hide their online activity but are active viewers, at least in my case. So I had to be very careful. Welcome to the jank zone. Ow. This equipment setup is just weird. Like, I don't know why or how this is a thing. Like, I thought Nintendo learned their lesson with the first game. Of you don't give a sniper the ability to splat at under a full charge. But then they gave it to the GooTuber. Ow. I mean, it could be called the Jack Zone. You know that's what Handsome Jack would call it. Ow. Oh, come on, we're tied. Yes! The range is bad. But it's still, like... Why? Why would you allow this? I have played Borderlands 2, yes. Hello, Rochambeau Games. I mean, the GooTuber in general is just kind of bad, but at least that's my opinion. It's not a good sniper. No, not Clam Blitz again. I really don't want turf again either. We just had turf. Towers it is. Hello, Devon. Chat has slowed down. It is very nice. This cue you all just start talking a lot. Yeah, you guys know enough of each other that you probably don't even need to send friend requests to join, really. I'm like the odd one out that knows none of you, really. I'm in my own little bubble. My own little bubbler. Let's see if we can get one more to make another 8v8. Otherwise, I'll just spectate. Oh, excuse me. Says I'll spectate. Also has said I'm trying to practice with weapons I'm bad with. Spectating is a weapon I am bad with, though. So it's fine. But I'll just get this started so you guys have something to do. I have to use the washroom anyway, so I'll be back in a minute. I am back. It is tower control. And it's on Moray. Oh, jeez. At least the Clam Blitz wasn't on Moray. Oh yeah, that just reminded me, seeing the Clash Blaster there. I have a soft ban on Clash Blasters. Only one per team, please. Because Clash Blasters, when masked, tend to cause problems. And also, yes, AI, I am very bad at spectating. I'm an impatient person. That means I am decently bad at spectating. Though I do like this camera. It'd be kind of cool if, like, in the next Splatoon, if, like, there was more other game modes that included, like, a basically one life game mode where it's 8v8 instead of 4v4. And just when you die, you're just put into this type of camera. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be like a shorter game mode, but it would definitely be much more hectic. Because there'd be, you know, 8 players at first. Well, not 8, but 16. We did beat 2 Clash Blasters with 2 undercovers. I am also incredibly experienced with the undercover. And I think that played a good amount into that. I may not have gotten many of the splats, but... This is a nice corner to watch from. Wait. There. I am now... Whoop. Nope. The stingrays! Jeez! I am now a pigeon. I am now a Pidgey. Watching from the power line. Yeah, never super jump to me either. I'm usually way in over my head. And it's just a bad idea. So hello, average. Oh, the momentum almost carried it. Good effort, blue team. Whichever color that truly is. I've never played Alien Isolation. I've never had much interest in it either. Like, maybe it's just me. But I was also never a fan of the Alien movies either, so... I watched them when I was really young, too. They didn't even spook me as a kid. I was a pretty unscarable kid. Just had towers. We just had towers! Turf, I guess. Give it a second, see if we can get an 8th, because we had an 8, an 8th, but they left. Okay, just go like this. I'm gonna pick a random spectator. The exact same way I pick everything else. Only this time without me looking, because if I look, I might be influenced. If I don't look, I can't be influenced. Yeah, the looks good is spectating. Looks like I'm spectating. The game just wanted me to spectate. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, it gives me a chance to actually watch other people play. Because I don't usually get a chance to watch people play, so I mean... I could watch more. I honestly should watch more of you other Splatoon YouTubers. I just don't, and I feel bad. I don't watch much, though. I don't know what it is. I just find myself, like, struggling to watch things. Mostly new things. Oh, jeez. It's 3 dualies against 3 octobrushes. So, in other words, we have Team Pearl versus Team Marina. I'm honestly putting my money on Team Pearl. But that just comes from I honestly feel that dualies are just the better weapon. Fair enough, average. You know, so far it is honestly looking... It's looking like Marina. I put my money on the wrong team, I think. Maybe. I don't know anymore. I mean, also Fiona, I think we're all missing the true best girl. Captain Cuttlefish. It's definitely gonna be close. I mean, Agent 8 is also great. Really, all girls best girl. It's just the best way to go at it. They're all the best. Right, I'm out of coffee now. I'm finally out of coffee at like an hour and a half. Looks like I didn't put my money on the wrong team. I'm just waiting for people to get at me for saying Marina. That's what we called it. I grew up in a port town. It's a Marina. Mercedes versus Hilda. Bernadetta. Bernie is best. Let's pick new spectate. Just QQ. Zone's on mackerel. Actually, what are the teams looking like? I won't dig out the big guns. Wait, that would be a horrible idea. I didn't notice. I'll go the sun. Need the pants back. Yeah. Like, legitimately, I grew up in a port town, and we always called the Marina Marina. So, like, that's what I call it, and everyone's like, no, it's said differently. I grew up in a port town. Trying to tell me my town is wrong? I mean, we probably were, but it's fine. Oh, geez, I just noticed the weapons have changed. Okay. We have 3 flavors of roller. We have, we have the default flavor, which is, it's an okay flavor. We have the Dynamax flavor, which tastes of salt. And we have the Flingy flavor, which throws you across the room with sourness. Ow. I'm gathering assists! Most of my splat count was probably assists. Because I was just throwing curling bombs. We just did a zones. Towers, then. Oh, QQ left. Where did QQ go? I guess they did not like being spectator. It's gonna happen eventually. Everyone spectates eventually. I just missed this time. And it's on port mackerel again. You know what? It's towers. I'm getting out the big gun. The big little gun. The little big gun. It's all up to randomness. Also, if anyone's wondering why I always turn my head this way, I can't see well out of this eye. So I'm literally removing every possibility of me influencing who spectates. So... I need glasses. I cannot afford glasses. Glasses are expensive. Like, both my mother and older sister have glasses, and each one of them pays anywhere between $75 to like $150 every time they need their prescriptions updated. I don't make that kind of money. I technically don't make any money anymore because my rather than paying me to take care of housework, my sister now just pays for the desktop that's on order for me. I mean, I've never really had glasses, so I wouldn't know. I don't even know if glasses would help my vision, because I lost a lot of my vision in this eye from taking a dodgeball to the face. So, like, for whatever reason, we were using these, like, small dodgeballs you could hold in your hand like this. And, yeah, I took one directly to the eye, basically. And, like, I did not have a chance to close my eye. And, like, it was one of the stronger kids that threw it, too. I probably shouldn't have grabbed a blaster. I feel a little mean having grabbed a blaster. Ow. I mean, like, I've even, like, at points tried on my mother's and my older sister's glasses, and they don't make my eye any better. Which has me thinking it's not a problem with the eye, it's probably a problem in my brain. My brain hole. Can I... Yes! Damn it! Oh, jeez. Danger! Stranger danger! I mean, that might honestly be it, but, like, they have a decent variety to theirs. Like... Darn it. That landed wrong. Oh, jeez. really am feeling like I should not have grabbed a blaster. Oh, you guys had a disconnect. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this to you two. I'm gonna be back here. But there aren't 3 flavors of brushes. There's only 2. I'm going to be the world's most inefficient beacon. I'm just gonna live here. There's only the 2 flavors. There's the very squiddy flavor, and then there's the very octo-y flavor. There's actually 4 flavors of rollers, so I mean... There really should be a 3rd brush. Like, there really should be. Though I have honestly, like, I've tried on, like, reading back on glasses. I've tried on reading glasses at, like, the dollar store. And I found ones that made it slightly better, but not better enough to justify spending even the $2 on the reading glasses. Mostly because it really messes up my other eye. So, like... yeah... I'm doing very safe swimming practice. Justin's joined me. I mean, they're probably gonna win now. You may want to do something about that. Or not. Thought they were on the tower. Like, I've been tempted to buy, like, a pair of, like, those reading glasses and just pop out the left side. But then it would look really weird. And I know it would. I do not know that line, Clipper. Yeah, we just had tower. I think it's been a while since a Splat. I don't know. It's this. Looks like it'll be 3v3. The smallest I like things being. I don't like 2v2s. Oh, this one. Okay, I know this one. I was like, what is this stage? And then it occurred to me. We can do the brushes. I am red-green colorblind. As far as I can figure. I've never been officially diagnosed. That's just what the tests have always come back as. Well, not always. I got the yellow-blue once. But I can see yellow and blue, and I recognize them. At least I think I see them. So I don't know. Okay, I need an ink brush. You know what? Main power up. Need to put the pants away. They don't look good. I would guess. I don't know what all colors I can't see. It's kind of the thing, like, I don't know what I don't see. I didn't even know I was colorblind until I decided on a whim to take one of those tests. Like, oh, rollers versus ink brushes. Time for my finger to cramp. run, run. I remember this Splatfest stage because I played beacons on this mostly. Like, beacons were just kind of my jam for this Splatfest. Ow. Like, I legitimately was blissfully unaware that I was colorblind. I just had trouble seeing things, but I assumed everyone always did, so I never mentioned it. And then, like, one day I was like, huh, I want to take one of these tests, just to see. And it returned red-green. Okay. So I took a different one, red-green. Took the first one again, red-green. Ow. Because, like, it was assumed when I was a lot younger that I would probably be colorblind, because I was a premature child. So, like, I initially, like, doctors were doing tests, but then my family doctor retired. So, can't do tests if you don't have a doctor. I may be Canadian, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. If you don't have a family doctor, you're pretty much screwed in this country. That would be an interesting ink brush. Might actually make it good at fighting. We just had a zones, but we didn't just do a zones, so... More zones! Okay. 3v3 again. Alright, Tran. Have a good night. You know what? I might regret this, but... Wait, I want these shoes. Yeah, that's cool, Clipper. I mean, that's fair, Vibrant. I mean, I am like that with the undercover. But, like, I'm never gonna try to argue that the undercover is a good combat weapon, even though I'm good with it. I've just put around 300 hours into the thing. Like, it's... The ink brush is fun. I love the ink brush. My finger does not like the ink brush. I like it, though. It is a fun weapon. It's just not very good at fighting. Comparatively. My first Splatfest was the second Splatfest. I forget what it even was. I just know it was the second one. I only missed one Splatfest. Well, I missed two Splatfests the entire time. But I missed one before starting. And then I missed another one thanks to depression. But I actually think it was no, I was there for Wizards vs. Knights. I just noticed it's Triggerfish! Ooh, this is my favorite map. And I'm an E-leader. Yes! Gimme Sponge! I'm so bad at this. I never got to experience this in the first game. Like, I didn't play Sniper in the first game, so... No, we need something other than that. Towers. Okay. I'm not used to still having this many viewers at this time of night. Jeez. I don't mind tower control. It is very much still blaster control. I'm not going blaster again this time, though. I felt bad doing that. I'm gonna keep sniping, I think. Yeah. Actually, no. Rose is a sniper and probably better than I am. Why not? Oh, I don't even want to know what you guys are having on that other team. Oh. I am terrible for actually playing the objective in tower control. Yee. Put a wall in the way of my little bomby boy. Ow. 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 I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I should have just ran away. But I did not run. Ow. Little bomby boys! They are the best kind of boys. For they are small and bomby. Ow. Darn it! Ow. Keep getting sodaed. I don't want no more soda. I've had too much. Darn it. Ow. No! I fell in the water! Come on! We can do this! No! We almost had that! Clams. And someone leaves. Yeah, that seems about the right response. I'm going to spectate, because I'm... 2v2 clams. Let's do this. Clam Blitz is like the only game mode I don't like. And I only don't like it because of how many broken things exist in it mechanically. Like, I honestly stand by that. When you use a special, you should drop your clams immediately, not when it's done. Because that gives Baller way too much power. And another thing I don't like is being able to super jump with the balls. Like, the little clams I can kind of see, but the big balls, you should not be able to super jump with them. They should count as too heavy, much like the Rainmaker does. Like, if those two things were changed, I'd probably like this game mode. It would still not feel the best, but... Also, I really have to use the washroom again, so I'm gonna quickly be right back. The joy of drinking way too much water. Go, blue team, you can do it! I believe in you. Oh, I haven't touched my Joy-Cons in a while. You should never say okie dokie to Loki. He doesn't like it. I don't know if he'd like it or not, honestly. He probably wouldn't. He'd probably take it as an insult. Kinda hoping we'll get one more person in here. I don't like 2v2s. They feel so small. We have not had a Rainmaker, like, at all, so let's do Rainmaker. I'll give it about a minute, though. See if we can get someone else. Any Loki, really. I mean, I'm thinking more mythological Loki, but I mean... Because I don't know Loki from Trickstar. So... Not Trickstar. My brain is infested with Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah, jeez. Fairy Tale. Why did my brain go Trickstar? Why? Why brain? Well, I know why. It's because freaking Trickstar Reincarnation has basically given me PTSD. It's great. I know Agent 3. I'm teasing. It's what I do. Hey, we have enough. Pulling my socks up. Because they're annoying me. Oh boy, Schellendorf. You know what? I'ma dig my baby out. With my OG equipment. My baby. Best undercover. Take the Kensa and shove it in a garbage compactor. Hate that thing. All they would have had to have done is give it beacons, and I would have loved it. But no. Torpedo. Most useless special ever. It's not special, but... Yeah, if Torpedo was a special, it would definitely be the most useless sub. Sorella one's about the middle of the road. It's good in the mirror match. Sorella will almost always win undercover v undercover. Because all you have to do is throw a bomb and you win. I keep forgetting where the podium even is here. Oh, I cannot aim. Like, I remember when the Kensa Undercover came out, and everyone's basically going gaga over the thing. And then there's just me, as someone who actually uses the Undercover quite routinely, and I hate it. It would be so much better if it either had beacons and fully devoted to being a support weapon, or had a different special, so that it still had some way of being offensive. I mean, you can use it, it's just not a very good undercover. It's the worst undercover. Nothing against people that use it, but I just don't like it. Mantamarina zones. Yeah, I've had a break from my practice. Time to go back to practicing. Yeah. I'm gonna need to put the pants back on. Cause this just looks silly without the pants. With the pants, it just looks kind of comfy. I mean, it's mostly just the pants that look comfy, but, you know. I don't have very many hero weapons. Ow. Yeah, like, I remember the old permanent was like the, like, meta ink brush in the first game. And then this game, it's like, what are you even trying to do here? Ow. So bad with the flingza. Oh jeez, I'm out of ink. Ow. I mean, I got some splats. I should probably actually super jump. I never super jump. Yeah, like... Honestly, I think the permanent would have been better. And this is another thing of just, I like beacons. But if they would have given it beacons and, let's say, Booyah Bomb. Give it good support and good offense. I mean, the ink brush kind of needs it. This is my opinion, anyway. Oh, I'm so bad at this. That would have been so cool. And I screwed it up. Story of my life, really. It would have been so cool, but I screwed it up. Ow. Getting Justin to stop doing something is very difficult. Ow. We put up a good fight! I'm just a very bad flingza. Back to Rainmaker. And someone left. Guys keep talking about food and it's making me hungry. We don't have much food here at the moment. I'm gonna pick random spectate. Yeah, the looks good is spectating again. Rose. I'm gonna bamboozle him. You should probably eat then, Fiona. What ink brush has the ink mine and baller? Whatever one that one is, that's my favorite, but purely because I play it like a baller. I don't play it for the weapon, I play it specifically because it gets the baller very quickly. I mean, I say you should probably eat from someone who was at a point in their life at one point where I went almost a month without eating. It's like... not eating is a bad thing. I dropped from like 210-ish pounds to about 110. The whole while denying I was losing weight because I didn't see it. I mean, I can understand that, but still. It is something that the human body requires. Ow. So bad at this. Ow. I'm up to like about 180 now, but I've also not been exercising at all. I say about because I don't know the exact number. Our scale is broke. I've just gotten really good at guessing how much I weigh. Oh jeez, the burst bombs were not enough! I'm going this way. Like, I don't want to, like, pressure you into eating, though. So if you really don't want to, then don't. I mean, it's not really my place to, say anything, so... Ow. We all saw that, Fiona. Falling into the water. I almost fell into the water right behind you, so I mean, it's fine. Ow. Ow. So bad with the bamboozler. Though I also come from the position of my girlfriend also has trouble eating a lot of the time. Her problem, though, is her parents are not very nice, to put it legally. I don't want to say anything that could get me hit with slander, and saying not very nice is not slanderous. Because they have money, they could sue me if they deemed something I said hurt their image, and they are the type of people that would do that. She does not like eating when they are around. And they're around almost all of the time because they work from home. Which is just beautiful. Oop, wrong way. Random spectate. Blaze. I am the same way, Fiona. I do not like eating with other people around. I am very self-conscious when it comes to that. This was turf. I should just stick with swim speed stuff so I don't have to keep swapping my stuff. Yeah, like I said, Fiona, I'm not trying to pressure you into eating or anything. Just know there are people that care about you. I can never remember how to say your name. You're just Vian 3. Ow. I mean, you guys could just join this. We don't bite. I mean, we might, but you know. I mean, I don't bite. Well, I say that. I actually did bite a kid at one point. I've told this story before. But for those who are new here, when I was in, like, grade 6, I got into a fight with another kid. And my friends were basically holding me back. And one of them had me by the arms, behind me. So I didn't have a way of, like, swinging at this other kid. So when he put his hand close to my mouth, I bit him. I just outright bit him. Ow. I mean, he's the one that put his hand close to my mouth. Ow. Ow. I mean, it definitely taught that kid not to put his hand near someone's mouth when they're angry with them. Like, I didn't even draw blood. I wasn't trying to bite hard, just bite. Looks like it will continue at 2v2s. The private battle's been shrinking so much. Alright, Justin. I know it's getting progressively later and later for you guys, and this is like my afternoon. Yeah, I'm pretty bad with Googleas. Let's go Googleas. Swim speed should work. I don't know. I don't know what works for Googleas. I don't know what works for dualies in general. Hello, AC Mayors. Or Mayors? AC. Yeah, if the private drops to 1v1s, I will probably stop doing privates and move to, like, turf or something. Because, like, 1v1 with a spectator doesn't sound very interesting to me. Ow. Have a good night, Justin. Ow. I need to stop advancing so much. These are not advancing weapons. There we go. Ow. Are dapples actually the fastest run? I would think that would be the end zap. Ow. Alright, Fiona. That's fine. So looks like I'll be hopping to turf after this if we don't get another person join in. Ow. So bad at this. Keep going 1-to-1. Though in a 2v2, that's not the worst thing to be doing. Ow. Just trying to ink mine. Heard him coming, but I didn't do anything. I am so bad at this. Oh. I didn't actually know that. I always assumed it was the end zap that had the fastest run. It's the thing I've noticed have the biggest impact by run speed, but I don't use dapples, so... Okay, it's still 2v2s. I don't like 2v2s, but I'll keep it going because I know people like private battles, so... Not tower randomness. Jeez. Just did tower. Have a good night, Fiona. Yeah, swim speed's not gonna help this either. Okay. This is not gonna go well for me. Yeah, that's kind of why I assumed the end zap would still be the fastest. Is that it was the fastest in the first game, and it was just downright silly. Oh, jeez. Yeah. For how heavy the Explosher is, it really should be more powerful. Or at least the double hit should be easier. Ow. Splasher versus Dualies. Dualies will always win. My range means nothing when you can just dodge roll out of the way of every projectile. We tried. We just had tower. Yeah, clam. I don't like it, but clam. And same teams. Though it is clam on the worst map for it. Wait, no, this is the wrong equipment altogether. I want this and this. So I think this might end up being my final game, because I am really hungry now, and I really want food. So this will probably be the final match of the stream. So I will take this time to mention, I do have a Discord, should people wish to join it. It's linked in the description down below, or if you're possibly on Twitch, I think there might be a viewer over there. It's linked in the info, wherever you find that on mobile, I have no idea, but it's there somewhere. Where could I... Yeah, that kind of works. Stacy, where I'm assuming you're on my team here. Just remember to use my beacons whenever you get the chance. They're rather good, to put it lightly. Especially with Moray being the way it is. Oh, jeez. Ow. Everyone's after food. Yeah, I'm gonna... Beacon by the ball! Darn it. I missed. I missed. Ow. Darn it! I wish this thing had a little more range. Wish it wasn't like the lowest range thing in the game. I also wish the goal ball was a little higher up on Moray. Like, it's kind of in a terrible place. Like, it's even more obvious with a 2v2, but like, it's just in a bad place. Ow. Ow. There we go. As I mentioned, that's going to be the final match tonight. We'll be back streaming tomorrow at roughly 11 p.m. Atlantic time. Not exactly sure what I'll be streaming tomorrow. It won't be Splatoon 2. Might be Kirby Clash, because I want to go back to that even more. I just like Kirby Clash. I will be back streaming Splatoon 2 the day after tomorrow, though. I do it every other day. That's a good way to keep track of that. It's how I basically keep track of days. But with all that out of the way, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully I shall see you here tomorrow for whatever I decide to stream. See you all then!